To Belen, what do you think of that piano playing?
I was working on my forecast, trying to listen, and I was just so impressed by this kid. He's so young, and he's got a bright future, already rubbing shoulders with the director from the Philharmonic.
Right, hello. And he's also got a cool haircut.
Yes. I think that they're going to talk about that as well. They're going to bond on that haircut as well.
What product do you use?
You're going to go far, kid. You've already got the hair. All righty, let's talk about the forecast. Hi, everyone. You made it halfway through the week, and we've got some big changes on the way today. We're going to have plenty of cloud cover, the marine layer moving in. This morning, it's going to be a gloomy start. And then during the afternoon, high cloud cover from a system that's out towards our southwest. So even though you see the clouds, I got to warn you, because the one time I got a really nasty sunburn, it was a cloudy day, and I thought, oh, I'm okay. Put on the sunscreen. The weather, it gets even brighter and sunnier for Thursday and Friday. That's when the heat's going to return and the temperatures will rise into the 90s, low 100s. Friday is looking like our hottest day. And then over the weekend, we're going to have some tropical moisture move into the area. It's going to feel muggy, and that extra moisture will bring a chance for showers, mostly in the mountains. Now, here's what we have. Right now, temperatures in the 50s and 60s. So no big surprises. Big Bear 37. I was checking the difference from yesterday, and it is just a little warmer in the deserts, but very similar. Afternoon temperatures will look like this. We're actually going to be a few degrees cooler in the afternoon hours. The valleys, low 80s, West Covina 77. The Inland Empire managed to get into the upper 80s yesterday. Today, mid to low 80s. 70s for Anaheim, for Los Angeles, about a degree or two cooler, and then 60s at the coast. 90s in the deserts. That's a spot where it's going to be hotter. It's also going to be windy later today. And Big Bear, temperatures at 67 degrees. Amigos, the temperatures are going to keep climbing. For example, in Santa Clarita, usually one of our hottest spots, we have a high of 85. It's already a warm day. Tomorrow, we get to 91, and then on Friday, temperatures at 97. So not the hottest we've ever been, but still, you got to take good heat precautions in the coming days, because the weather is going to be unseasonably warm, above normal where we should be for this time of year. Now, I want to draw your attention to what's happening to the southern coast of Mexico, because just offshore, we have a tropical disturbance. It's not named yet, but this system is going to be bringing some very unsettled weather to our friends in Mexico. Now, remember I told you about that area of low pressure and how it was going to interact with our forecast? Well, that system is going to pull in that tropical moisture, and that's why over the weekend we're going to have more high cloud cover. It's going to be muggy, and also we have a slight chance for some showers. It's mostly going to be in the mountains. I wouldn't cancel any plans, but that's a big change from what we've been experiencing. So here in Southern California, we're used to the dry heat. Over the weekend, it's going to be muggy, a little uncomfortable. So, that is on the way. At least our skin will be dewy. Here's the weather for the Basin Orange County. We've got 70s and 60s, and we've got tomorrow the temperatures climbing a few more degrees. The May gray will continue at the coast, mid 80s on Friday. And then you see the numbers over the weekend. They come down, but we will have high cloud cover increase. And next week, as we kick off June, we're going to have June gloom and temperatures that are going to be cool for this time of year. So big weather coaster going on. The valleys, the Inland Empire, you see the numbers rising and then cooling as that humidity moves in with cloud cover. And then next week, temperatures in the 70s. The weather in the deserts, it's going to be straight hot, 90s, triple digits. Practice good heat safety. And our friends in the mountains will have that slight chance for some showers with temperatures cooling into the 60s, eventually into the 50s next week. That's your forecast, everyone. Hey, Robin, how's it going?
Oh, it's a little slow out there on the 110 Belen, heading from South LA into downtown LA, thanks to a new crash right around Adams Boulevard. 2 cars, no injuries. Your left lane is blocked, but as we look closely at the map and the sensors, there is some stop-and-go traffic passing the scene. So if this is part of your morning drive, be sure to leave early as soon as you pass it. The rest of the trip continuing north on the 110 is looking good. The 5 is looking good. The 60 and the 10 all trouble-free, rolling through East LA. The 101 just under 15 minutes for the drive between the 5 and the 134 connector. And once again, for the 110, even though we have that crash blocking, it's still holding at 15 minutes from Carson to downtown LA. You'll also want to plan ahead and leave early if you're taking the 91 rolling into Anaheim this morning. If this is part of your commute, there's some sluggish traffic leading up to a closure. West 91 right after the 55 split closer to Tustin. This crash involving a big rig, a jackknife big rig, happened at around 2:30. So as they're working to get this cleared, all lanes blocked. Traffic's being forced over to the 55. So take the 55 to the 22 over to the 57. You can use that as an alternate route. Leave early, plan ahead. We'll check back in on it coming up in a bit. Adrian, back to you.
All right, Robin, see you short.